G'day folks, it's been a while, but today I've come back to Broken Creek to do a bit of bait fishing. I love it over here. I came over here a lot back in spring when the cod season was closed, and now I've come back to drown some worms and see if I can catch a fish. Rightio, now I'm in Broken Creek. Technically speaking, I'm in Boozy Creek. If you have a look over here, that is Broken Creek over there. So this is the junction. This is Boozy Creek. Boozy Creek would be bone dry. It's bone dry upstream of Catamatite, but those water gets diverted into Boozy Creek at Catamatite from an irrigation channel, and that keeps the creek flowing all year. Broken Creek has water diverted into that at Casey's Weir in Benalla, and that off the Broken River, and that flows all the way down here to where it meets Boozy Creek, and then together they flow down there, and they're called Broken Creek. So from there down is Broken Creek, from there up is Boozy Creek, but Broken Creek is bone dry. It looks like there's water there because it's backed up from Boozy Creek, but if you go up around the corner there, you'll find it's dry. I couldn't believe it. There's a spot over near Tungamar. I stopped there in the springtime and flicked some soft plastics around and caught a couple of nice redfin on the way over here. I put them back thinking I was doing the right thing, and I thought I'm going to have a crack at that pool and see if the redfin are there again. I got there and the creek is bone dry. So there's no water coming into the bottom end of Broken Creek at all. So therefore, pretty safe to say we could call this Boozy Creek, or Broken Creek with boozy water. Right, first line is going in. Paternoster rig, baited with a bunch of worms. There could be a bit of wind noise in the background of this video, and if there is, well, I am sorry. But I can't do much about that because it's blowing a gale. It's quite windy. Right, now rod number 2 is in. I've just realised what I've forgotten, and that's my fish grips and my pliers. And I don't usually carry a landing net with me. The only landing net I've got in the car is Holly's little pink butterfly net about that round. So if I do catch a big carp and I haven't got the fish grips to land it, it's going to look quite awkward trying to get it out of the water. Just getting my first nibble. It's only a very small nibble, but it's a nibble nonetheless. Still pulling. Still nibbling. I've got him. Got him. It's only small, whatever he is. First little carp. Now I've forgotten my fish grips, as I said earlier. It's taken me a while. I've been here probably half an hour or so, and it's the first bite that I've had. Be a little bit smoother down here to land him. The less I have to actually drag him up, the better, because he'll get off. Right, ready, go. Oh, he got off there. He snapped the line. Look at that, eh? Dirty old mud marlin. He snapped the line. There's my hook. Well, mate, you didn't get back. You don't look very clean. Rightio, carp number 1. Now, there's my broken line. The hook snapped, the line snapped at the hook in the fish's mouth as I was scull dragging it out. This is only 4-pound line, and to be fair, it's probably been on this rod for the last 10 years or more. So I don't remember the last time I spooled this reel up. So that's more than fair that it broke. Now, one of the good things about a paternoster rig, because the hook is on a loop above the sinker, all I've got to do with that, I'm going to break that right there just above the knot. I break that with my teeth, which probably shouldn't do. Now, there's probably going to be a weak spot there where that knot is, but that's okay because I'm not going to hook a fish on the sinker anyway. All I've got to do is tie a new loop in the line. The only thing you need to be careful of, the loop has to be above that knot, because that knot is a weak spot. So you want the loop to be above that knot. That might be a little bit too far above. No, that'll be fine. So what you can see here, I've just formed a loop in my line and it's above that knot. So I'll get the end of the loop, push it back through the eye of the eye of the hook, loop it over the point, rigged up, ready to go, paternos the rig. I haven't had to re-rig. All I've had to do is cut the broken frayed ends off, tie a new loop in, paternos the rig, ready to go. There we go, folks. Thanks to Holly, my beautiful youngest daughter, I've got a landing net for small fish. Thank you, Holly, for leaving your butterfly net in my car. That's the best I've got. Rightio, folks, I've moved to a brand new spot because I wasn't getting many bites in my old spot. I've moved all the way from just up there. I was sitting on that point and just sort of fishing up that area. Now I've moved downstream about 8 or 9 metres. I was up there at the top end of the hole. Now I'm fishing in the bottom end of the hole. I'm going to give this an hour or so, and if this doesn't work, I'm going to go upstream a couple of kilometres to a hole that I done really well in last year. Rightio, folks, it's been very, very slow, so I'm going to move upstream. I started off over here for about an hour. I then fished over this side for an hour. And apart from that one bite and that one carp, I haven't had a touch. So I'm going to go up to a spot that I fished once before and see how that goes. But it's just sitting on the lid of my esky watching my rods, because it's been quiet, it's given me a lot of time to think. And I've just thought to myself, if you take away the success, the wealth, the good looks and the fitness, I actually have quite a lot in common with Hugh Jackman. This is a spot where I caught 2 really nice yellow belly with beautiful little holly last year. That was so much fun. Love fishing with holly. Fishing with holly is always fun. Never a dull moment. There's a bite on the other rod too now. This is a better bite. This is much more of a fishy looking bite, this one. Got him. Whoa! This has got carp, lost him. Can you believe it? I was just about to say this has got carp written all over it, by the way it bit. And then he spat it out. This rod's getting heaps of little nibbles down here that I can't hook up. I don't know what it is. It's something very small, I'm guessing. This rod gets one bite and it's one good one. I think this has just had a drop bite. Look how slack my line's gone. Just went really slack all of a sudden. Wonder what happened there. There's not a fish on it. Something's obviously bitten it. Oh, look, all the bait's gone. I got a little nibble, then it went really slack. Something's eaten all the bait and then swam back towards me. There's still an active fish out here. I'm going to bait my line up and get it back in as quickly as possible. I call that a drop bite. When a fish grabs your bait, then swims back toward you, the line just drops. It goes really slack and just drops. A kangaroo over here just casually hopping by. G'day, Skippy. Huh. Whoa, that was a better bite. Oh, how did I miss that? How did I miss that? That was a good bite. I hope he comes back. Here we go, he's back. Got him this time. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's a bit of weight in this fish. This is a big fish. I don't think Holly's butterfly net's going to handle this one too well. This is quite a heavy fish. I think I'd best be bypassing the butterfly. And he's wrapped me out some snag, the bugger. It's always in the back of my mind that it could be a cod or a big yellow belly or something, so I want to see it before I lose it. If it's a carp, well, I don't care if he snagged me. He's still there, he's pulling. He's just got me wrapped around something, I don't know what. He's so big I can't see it. I'm pretty sure I got a quick glimpse of it as it was a carp. What the hell's he got me wrapped around? I'm almost ready to just jump in there and pull that stick out, you know. Alright, here goes nothing. Don't know how deep this is, can't be that deep, can it? Jeez. Jeez Louise. Fallen in. I don't know where the fish is, but I've just gone into the drink. What's he wrapped around? Oh. sort of hoping now that this isn't a carp, because I've gone to a lot of trouble here. He's wrapped around lots of stuff. Here we go, he's off. He's off like a bride's nightie. Off like granny's undies. This water's not too bad, not as cold as I thought it would be. The things we do. Still not a good clear visual on him. Whatever it is, it's bloody heavy. It's got to be a carp. No other fish in this area fights like this. There he is. It's not even the biggest, not the biggest carp I've ever caught either, I can tell you. I'm in the drink, I'm drenched, and I'm going to land this big carp. Still a big carp, but he's just not the biggest. Mate, how on earth am I going to get you out without any lip grips or landing net or anything? Look at that. Got to get myself out before I can get him out. I climbed in, and once I got in I went arse over head. Clay bank's actually very slippery once you go down. What an epic battle! Oh, come here, big boy. Big girl. Big something. I need to get my hand under his gills, but I can't. Here's a tip for you, boys and girls: if you're going carp fishing, don't ever forget lip grips or a decent landing net. There you go. There you have it. One big one. Ah! I still haven't landed the bloody thing. Sorry, mate, I broke your gills. It's not like I was going to be practicing catch and release anyway, but... One big mud marlin. Whew. What an epic battle, and I'm drenched. I caught 2 carp, I lost 1, I fell in the river, had a few other bites. Folks, I've done it all again. I've gone out, I've gone fishing with the intention of having fun and enjoying myself, and I have succeeded. If you've enjoyed this video, chances are you're going to enjoy other videos that I upload, so why not consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.